There are 5 powerful ways that business credit can help you exponentially grow your business. These are 5 you probably didn't even think about, maybe even heard of before. But if you tapping into any of these 5, it can result in exponential growth in your business. A lot of growth really quickly. So in this training, I want to map out all 5 of these, any one of which can help you reach exponential growth. We got a lot to cover, so let's dive in. 5th, and really one of the most important ways that business credit can help you grow your business is getting you access to larger amounts of capital. Look, business credit cards alone could be used to pay for 90% of what you need to use capital for to grow in your business. But the benefit of building business credit is the more credit you add to your business credit reports, and the deeper those credit reports get with more and more accounts reporting, the easier it is for you to get the best kind of capital out there, like SBA loans. You can't even really get an SBA loan if you don't have business credit established, because they're using a FICO small business score that weighs business credit heavier than anything else into the score. So the best kind of financing out there, SBA loans, where you can get loans of hundreds of thousands up to $20 million. Term loans, where you're able to get 15, even 30-year term loans. The lowest interest rate financing that's out there today. All the best money and the biggest loan amounts and the lowest interest rate, the best terms, all relies on you having business credit to get it. You just simply cannot get access to the largest amounts of capital if your business doesn't have a track history of paying its bills. The same thing in the consumer credit world. You can't start building consumer credit by going to get a mortgage. You have to start with smaller amounts like credit cards and build up to a car and do a mortgage. It's the same way in the business world. If you want the largest loan amounts and the best terms, you need to build business credit, because that's the key to unlock that kind of financing for you. And that brings me to number 4, which is increased cash flow. Look, you can use the cash in your business to pay for everything you need to pay for. But if you do this, then you have less cash to use when you actually need it. So let's look at how the big boys do it. If we look at Walmart, 80% of what Walmart puts on their shelves, they're using business credit to buy. So they're using business credit to go buy those Bounty paper towels, put them on the shelf, you give them money, they use your money to pay off that credit. This allows them to basically conserve cash, to stockpile cash. They then use that cash to go and expand to be able to get more stores. Apple does the same thing. Apple has like $130 billion in cash and $100 billion in debt. Now, Dave Ramsey, steward of the world, would say, take your cash and pay off the debt. But Apple wouldn't be one of the most valuable companies in the world if they did that. What they're doing is they're leveraging debt to pay for everything they can. They're saving their cash and they're using it for things like research and development and for retail expansion. It's how they become the #1 retailer in the world. Now, bring this forward to your business. You can use exactly the same strategies. You want to build business credit and use it to pay for all the things it can pay for. Get rewards points, get cash back, and that way you save more cash for things like acquisitions, for things like expansion, for things like the marketing that you can't easily use business credit for. Then these things you're spending money on to grow your revenue help you grow faster and help you make more money that you're using to pay off this credit. It's how all the biggest companies, privately and publicly owned, do it, and you can use exactly the same strategy to free up cash flow using business credit to create exponential growth. And that brings me to the number 3 way that business credit can help you grow your business, and that's lower interest rates. Look, the interest rates you pay are directly linked to your business credit quality. The better your business credit, the higher your business credit scores, the lower interest rates you're going to pay. And what this means is it means you can get a lot more money at better terms. So that means that you keep your payments lower. Look, it's a difference between you borrowing $300,000 and paying $5,000 a month, which I've done, and borrow $75,000 and pay $9,000 a month, which I've done. The difference is one of those gives you longer terms and lower interest rates, so it helps you borrow a lot more money and have even lower payments. But if you want to get longer terms and lower interest, you have to have good business credit. Business credit is what shows lenders that you are responsible enough to be given larger loan amounts, that you have paid your bills as agreed and you deserve lower interest rates and longer terms. It's what shows lenders that your business can stand on its own and helps you even get away from personal guarantees. So business credit is the key for you getting lower interest rates and better terms, which helps you borrow more money with lower payments. And that brings me to number 2 on the list, which is just overall credibility. Look, nobody can look at your personal credit reports without your permission. It's called permissible purpose, and it's in a law called the Fair Credit Reporting Act. Here's the problem. The Fair Credit Reporting Act doesn't apply to business credit. So there's no restriction on anybody's ability to get your business credit reports. And anybody that wants them can get them. Your competition, your prospects, your clients, potential investors in your business, lenders, credit issuers, insurance companies, they're all pulling your business credit regularly and using it to make all kinds of decisions about you. So if you want to have a good reputation for your business in the world, you need to build business credit. That way, any of these sources that are publicly accessing your business credit report can see that you are a reputable, credible business, and that is the key for you getting and locking down the biggest and best relationship you're ever going to find in your business. And those relationships are some of the biggest contributors, will help you go faster and easier as well. So control your reputation. It can all be done just by building your business credit and showing the world that you are a reputable and credible business. And that brings me to the number one way that business credit can help you grow your business: the separation of consumer and commercial credit. SBA, SCORE, Inc., Entrepreneur, almost any of the top financial authorities out there in business talk about this as one of the main benefits of building business credit. A lot happens when you separate consumer and commercial credit. First of all, you're creating a commercial credit report that shows lenders and creditors that your business can pay its bills. This is the key to getting away from personal guarantees and personal liability, because it helps your business actually stand on its own. But the other reason this matters is that you let your personal credit stay doing what it should do, which is help you manage your personal life. Look, personal credit was never designed to fund a business. So for example, nearly a third of your entire consumer FICO score is made of one factor: utilization. What percentage of your high credit limit you're using? Well, credit limits weren't designed for you to fund a business, right? It's hard to get $50,000 credit lines as a consumer on your credit cards. You're probably never going to get a $50,000 credit line as a consumer at Dell, because you don't need to buy $50,000 worth of computers. But if you have a business, you easily could spend $50,000 or more for computers. It's why credit limits are so much higher on business credit cards than consumer credit cards. As a matter of fact, per SBA, business credit cards have a 10 to 100 times higher limit than what you're going to find with consumer credit. So stop using personal credit to fund your business. It's how you get yourself into a financial mess where you can't get out of. You're using personal credit to fund your business. It takes you longer to generate revenue. It costs you more money than you think. You max out those personal credit cards. You damage your personal credit scores. Now your ability to go out and get personal and business loans are inhibited because you're trying to use personal credit to fund your business. But when you separate consumer and commercial credit, you get these really high limit business credit cards you can use to fund your business. You leave your consumer credit alone. There's no inquiries on your consumer credit report because you're using business credit to be able to qualify. That doesn't require inquiries on your personal credit. You're not using your credit limits on the personal side because you're using your business cards to be able to fund your business. And this helps keep your personal credit in good shape to use it when you do need it, for like an SBA loan, or for that mortgage, or for the car loan, or for the credit cards you need on the personal side, where you're still able to get the most money at the best terms, both on the consumer side and the commercial side. It all happens by separating your consumer and commercial credit. It's why all the top financial authorities recommend that you do this by building business credit. There you have it. Those are 5 powerful ways you can grow your business, create exponential growth, and using business credit as the weapon to be able to do it. If you want our step-by-step guide on building business credit, you can get it at creditsuite.com/EIN. There you'll see the step-by-step to build business credit and everything you need to know, even the vendors and the accounts you need to get to actually succeed. And by the way, did you get value from this training? If so, smash the like button, make sure you subscribe, and keep your eye out for our next training. We'll talk about more cool ways to get the money you need to start and grow your business.